All right. Hopefully by some point today or tomorrow, I'll have all these videos up on YouTube. I usually get them up same day. Let's start with a couple scenarios. So first one, puck's below the goal line. Here, walk up to the hash marks as I come in, all the way through. Then let's go right to the top. Boom. Back in. Here. Boom. Right to the top. Right back in. So hash, top, post. Yep, nice. One more time each way. Good. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit different here. Let's start, yeah. So the starting point here is, as we go in, we're going to glide back as if our defense are keeping decently wide, all right? So we can kind of glide back in here, get into our panda, step in, back to the top, but then on this one here, we're going to shuffle, 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 shuffle. And then we'll glide back, boom, oh, step in, all right, back to the top, push, 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 push. All right, glide in, top, all right?
Just start here, glide down.
Yeah, so puck is nice and wide, right? They're taking them out of here. It's not really a threat. You can kind of glide back, right? And then once we go through, and what you can do too, if you want to end up into that panda for the wide angle, and then as if they kind of keep coming in, so we step back inside because we're getting ready to attack an RBH. But instead of them getting close enough for that, they pass out to the top, skate with it, and then same thing. They're going wide, they're cut in. Boom. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, tiny little shuffles, yep. Top. Up, 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 up. Yes, there we go. Boom. Yeah, too much, too much, too much. All right. So check your markings here. You're shuffling all the way here. You can stop once you get to the edge of the crease, okay? And then once you hit those, right, it's either gliding back or back shuffle type deal. Yeah. Oh, bad pass. Awful pass. Yeah. Last ones. Good. Good. Yeah. And like, there you go. Boom. A little bit too much.
Yeah.
You know, pretty solid here. And I say a little bit too much because, you know, if there's no threat on the far side, you may follow him all the way out here and be like, okay. But then if they're coming in hot, then you have room behind you.
Yeah.
That's scary. Because then you have to get back to here. If they don't bank it off you here, And then even if they don't, you got to get back to here. They may be already ready for that wraparound, and you're still just on this post type deal. Okay. Let's get into a odd man rush situation now. Let's start in our middle. We're going to get out conservatively. All right. We can push out to that red. Okay. So as they're getting to the red line, I don't need to be too crazy out. I'll be right here. As they're walking wide again, okay. Got to step out right from here. And as they go, they're still walking in. Boom. Then I'll get the butterfly slide. Boom. Right across. And then we'll get right into from there, actually, get into some sort of RVH. Whether you want to push with this foot, use an adaptive edge, or do an hinge and power leg. All right? Get into an RVH just to get comfortable with it. Then get back up to your center. Boom. Nice, relax. Red line. Boom. Come out. Boom. Slide across. Okay? 2-on-1 pass across situation. Yeah, make sure that slide is outside the pole. So let's attack these areas here on that slide.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. It just seems just this side that we're cutting. And you're and this is stuff we talked about last season too, is you do a good job. That was a heel to the post, right? So which is going to bump you out. And it's not a bad thing. It's still like, let's try and get a little bit more depth on this side here. You nailed this side. Great.
Yeah.
And also, you started to get a little less out in the wide again. The first one or two on each side was you got a little bit wide, and I also thought that affected your attack angle as well. So you're getting a little less out here. All right, you're keeping the play in front of you a little bit more right here as we get into it. I think we can also maybe back up a little less. So I'm on a red line here, push out to almost my blue line is coming in, boom, boom, and maybe get to about here. That way when I pivot, that'll also help my attack angle a little bit more too. All right, so not getting as deep. Let's try and cut it off about the top here of where we want to initiate our butterfly slide to the sidewall here of our crease. Yeah. Yep, solid, beautiful. Yeah. Good. All right, let's move on. Let's go. Add on to it. Same thing, same start. Actually, let's not even worry about this start here. I want you to get a couple more reps and not worry about the start on the zone entry. Let's say it is already in our zone. Okay, we're about the blue line angle, anywhere out here is fine. Okay, step out to play a quick little he breaks it open. Okay, boom here, butterfly slide to our overlap area, and then I want you to get to a power leg to the other side. Okay, and then same thing, get to an RVH. So, but power leg first across for a rebound that's in front of you, and then the rebound comes here. All right, so it's a butterfly slide, power leg, then get yourself into an RVH here.
So again, just like power, like
Yeah. We're gonna stay above the pulse here and operate in our overlap areas, just so that way we're not getting mixed up with the pulse too early, and we're keeping ourselves big. Right? If we can stay off these poles and everything's out here as best we can, we're just making ourselves that much bigger too. Yeah.
just out.
Yes.
It's like here.
So for me, yeah. Yeah. So okay, let's bring the feet in a little bit more, so that way you can really explode across.
Yeah.
Right? You have a good amount of power and technique in your pushes when you're wide, but you do still lose some power. Right? Bring them in a step. I want a really explosive, good strong stop. Boom, really explosive push here. And then the other thing too is, for me, I'm giving you an aware bounce area because I want you to kind of visualize the play. So maybe that kid is a step in at the dot. Maybe that kid is more towards the blue line, right? You can pick different attack angles. I'm not married to one end because the play's never in one spot, okay? But some angle out here, you got it. Boom.
I gotta get out.
Yeah, and it's going to be one of these too.
Okay.
Yeah. Get that head around right away. Yeah,
So just
off the post, yeah. I'm going to give you a little bit of a visual too. All right, so you're going back this way. I'm going to give you a little bit of stick here when you come back to the power leg. That'll help you out. Oh, then post. Good. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of visual. That's all we needed. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Post. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Last one. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, so careful.
careful falling off there.
Yeah. So it's the only time I'll say don't get up like that. Just because you got up and it's the way you got up, it's going to force you on your heels no matter how good you are on that way, because everything's going back behind us. So ultimately our shoulders is going to be here, right? So then that moment of unbalance, that's time that we don't really have. I feel. Who wants it? Who wants it? I'll give it to him. Oh, so close. Okay, last one. All down in your RVH. I want you to go out, post, out, you drill here. Okay? However way you want. We're going to work for about 45 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds. There we go. There we go. Good. Keep working. Yep. Good. Grab some water. Good job. Just a little bit of minor details. On your right boot, you connected with your toe box more often than your left boot.
Yeah.
You were more skate on post on the left side. You can always adjust from skate to, or even if you happen to get in shin, and you can boom just adjust your foot right in that toe box too. Always mess around with that too. I like the one where you did actually stop here on one and then push out too. And I like the ones where you came out right away as well. It's still all different situations type deal. What's the most important thing when getting around here? What do you think? Especially post to post. What's gonna help you get post to post easiest?
Eyes.
Yeah.
Stick.
Yeah, get the head around there. Yeah. Cool. All right, get some more.